Hello. Hi. Happy May. Happy June 1st of 2023. This reading involves an all science reading. I hope that everything will be all fine and dandy for all of you. Remember that this is going to be what's going to be seems to be, and I hope that everything will be good. So, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channels, Zoe Alex. And yeah, so just remember, I'll try to read at least to see what's going on. I'll use the playing cards to see what's going on, who's following you, whatever it is, and that's what it seems to be. So this is a way of how everything seems to be all progress, everything will be all great, everything all dandy, and this is how it is. So thank you very much, and I'll get back to you all, but this is how it seems to be. So this is how it is, and we're going to get started. So the first one we have: shine brightly like the star you are, eclipse in Leo, compassion. So this is going to be starting for you, and I hope that everything will be all great for you and all that. So we're going to see how that is, and there we go. Okay, so this is how it seems to be. So we're going to see what's going on for Leo. What's going for Leo for June 1st, 2023. So we're going to look at this from a different angle. And then we're going to look at one of these. Right, so let's see. So we have, oh wow, the Nine of Cups is reversed. Interesting. Followed by the Page of Pentacles is upright. Yeah, there's something that is in between here. Um, there's something that is very interesting. This is how it seems to be. You know, there is always at times where we always have to imply with lots of ways of how it is. It's you know, this is how it's gonna be, how it is. Um, but that's just how it's gonna be right now. So it's kind of like that. And this one it is Five of Fire, which represents competing goals, bothersome details, conflicting with others. Now that would be a reverse card, but that represents you. That represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So in a way that if you just believe that you can do this, you can understand how it seems to be. Right? There's always a different way of how this is. This is a very different angle and uh, how it remains. So this is how it seems to be, and I hope that this will be good for you. And let's see who's following you. The Five of Clubs. So you have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you have the Five of Clubs is following you, and the Page of Pentacles represents Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn in this situation as well. So, this is how it seems to be, and that's how it remains. Okay, so remember how that is, but just keep it up because this is how it is important to you, and you have to believe in yourself. Okay, Leo, you're doing the best as you can. Just keep it up. Next one. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Eclipse in Virgo, reorganization. Yeah, so we're going to see what's going on for you. What's going on? So I'm just gonna kind of like a not little bit of shuffle, but I'll just do this, see what's going on. All right, and then we're going to figure this one out too. So let's see. Right, so let's see. Uh, Queen of Pentacles is reversed. Ooh, followed by the Four of Cups reversed. Wow, there's something going on in this picture. Four of Cups represents that you're resting. You're not resting. You're not resting. No, no, you're not resting. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now let me impose that situation, okay? Queen of Pentacles reversed is you need to strike a balance between your work and family commitments so that you are not over investing in one or another or the other. Ground yourself. Come back to what is truly important to you and honor that. Yeah, exactly. You're trying to impose a situation here. You're going to impose a situation. Okay, Virgo. You have to get to the point where you're in between family and work. You have everything that you wanted, but now you're like thinking, do I rely on my family or do I rely on work? You know, and that's how it is. That's how it seems to be. And you have to remember that you can do this as much as you can, right? There's always ways where you can understand how it is. You can understand that this is like almost a backdrop way, whatever it is. You have to remember that this is a way of how it is. You have to remember how everything seems to be. There's always a will, there's always a way, and you have to remember about that. You have to embrace the opportunities. You have to know what's going on, from left, right, and center. You have to believe about that. And when you choose about that, you have to remember how that is, right? Nothing is impossible to make it possible. That's what it seems to be. Okay? But let's see what this card is. Ah, the Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. That's what it seems to be, right? You have to impose that situation, right? You're going to be loyal, you have to be dedicated, you have to be honorable, you have to be kind. But you have to remember that you have the time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, you know, and the guardian angel, right? That's how that is, right? So you have to see how this remains, Virgo, because that's how it kind of is. And who's following you? It's the Four Hearts. So you have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer in that situation. They are following you. So that's how it seems to be. Okay? All right. Go to the next one. Re-evaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Eclipse in Libra. Rebalance. That's what it seems to be. You're going to see if you're going to rebalance or not. Let's see how that is. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see how this is. So we're going to see how this is. Let's see how this will be. So let's see. So we have, okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles is upright, followed by the Tower is upright. Ooh, yeah, there's some kind of chaos that you're having, Libra. It's not good right now. Like you're having, the Three of Pentacles represents, you have friends, you have family that are around you, and everything will be all good and dandy. But you have to work that together. The Tower represents, there's chaos, there's everything, and that's very, very bad. That's how it seems to be. The Knight of Earth represents loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, your guardian angel. Yeah, so that's just how it seems to be. You have to impose a situation where you can get things done. You can honor your commitments, a guardian angel, whatever it is. You have to through think through where you can stay positive as much as you can, right? I know that everything is all, you're having a bad day or everything is not working out that it seems to be. Well, just cut that bad energy out. Okay, just cut that back because you have to look at things from a different angle, Libra. You're going to look at things from a different angle. You have to look at that. And that's what I'm trying to get to you. You have to pay attention. You have to pay your attention at what's going on and what's going to be, and whatever it is. That's what it is. Because chaos, you know, even when you have family commitments or whatever you're going to do, is not very personal. It's not. It's not very your cup of tea or your cup of coffee or whatever it is, or your cup of juice, whatever. You have to remember that you can do this as long as you can need to. You know, there are times where, yes, we have bad days, but you have to go with the flow. Go with the flow, and you'll be doing well. You have to master that idea. You have to impose that situation. You know, this is how it seems to be, and that's how it kind of is at the moment. So when you think about that, think about how that is, because this is not gravy. This is not mashed potatoes. This is not, no. This is what it seems to be. So you have to get to the point. Okay, just get to the point. That's how the cards were saying to me. Okay. Well, we don't know who was following you, but it's okay. The ones who are following you is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So they could be the ones that are following you. Next one. Rise to challenges as a new path opens. Eclipse in Gemini, negotiation. That's what it is, right? Let's see if you are negotiating. Let's see. Let's see about that. Let's see. So we're going to see how that is. And then we're going to see how this is. Let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles is upright. Interesting. Followed by the Nine of Cups is reversed. Ooh. Gemini, there's something that is very concerning for you. You're not having a great time. And this is not a PT green situation. This is just like chaotic. Is the Nine of Cups reversed? Like, let me see how that is. The Nine of Cups reversed is, rather than looking outside for your happiness, look within. What does success look like to you? How do you define it? If your outside world is not bringing contentment, change your definition of success. Yeah, exactly, right? You have to find your own way of staying positive, right? You're going to look for your happiness. Happiness is the key. Happiness is very indulging. It's a very good, right? And that's how it is, right? You have to be of how it seems to be, right? You have to understand of who you are, and that's what it remains, right? That's how it is, because normally this is what I kind of impose of this situation. let's see, the five of fire is competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yeah, exactly. This is what it seems to be. You have to have a way of how it is, right? You have to remain that this is not a like conflict with others. That's like a negative problem. You have to get that in check. Not the money check, not playing chess is a check. No, you have to impose a situation where you can get things done. You have to embrace the opportunity that you can do this, right? When you look at ways you can understand that, like having bothersome details or conflict with others or competing goals, something like that. You have to look at that from a different way, right? And that's how it is. So think about that. Think about that. How that is. Okay. Let's see what's on Bring on. So so you have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Who's following you? If you decide to turn this video up when you get a chance to, because there's some kind of noise that's very, yeah. Personal growth, Moon and Taurus, self-esteem. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Case of fire, victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards, followed by the five of fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Cups reverse and Page of Pentacles upright. Yeah, so this is how it seems to be. You can understand how this is for you. Enjoy about this opportunity. This is how it kind of imposed the situation, and therefore it's very interesting of how it is. This is how it kind of is at the moment. These things will take time as they go along. Remember that this is like almost like uh, peer pressure, but not really peer pressure. Okay, so that's how it is. Okay, so understand how that. Follow your dreams. Moon and Pisces wonder. So this is how it is for you. Let's see. Let's see. Three of air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. Need to forgive yourself or others. Eight of air is an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Let's see. The death card and then represents the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so basically, you're traveling in a way, but you could be having like almost how everything kind of changes. You're kind of feeling sad, but someone could pass away or something like that. You have to impose about that situation, Pisces. You can do your best. You have to embrace about the opportunities. You have to look things go from a different angle. That's how I'm trying to see this for you. let's see who's following you anyway. Two of Hearts. So it represents Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So it does following you as a way, but remember how everything will be all good how it is because that's what it seems to be, right? You have to believe that you can do this. You can understand how it is. Uh, you have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius are following you. Could be that. You never know. So interesting how it is, but believe of how everything seems to be, right? You have to impose the situation. You have to know what you're going to do, and everything will be all fine and dandy. Okay, so you just have to stay positive, Pisces. Freedom and adventure, Moon in Sagittarius, discovery. So this is what I'm going to say to you. Um, this is how I kind of interesting on how I'm kind of impose this situation for you, but this is going to be very different for you uh, because this is how I can impose a situation where you might think, oh, uh, am I doing a great job, or am I doing awesome job, or what have you? It's like okay, fine, but you have to enjoy what you do. Let's see. So life experience. So Archie and Camille is a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. That's what time. That will be good, right? And the next one is the eight of earth is skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Yeah, exactly, right? You're kind of learning about how it is. You're going to embrace the opportunity. You can look for things in a different point of view. This is what it seems to be. And you have the Ten of Pentacles is upright, followed by the Knight of Swords is upright. Yeah, so this is how it kind of is. I'm happy for you that you're doing the best as you can, Sagittarius. You can understand how everything will be all very good and everything will be all embraceful, everything will be all great. But when you decide about how everything is, you have to have a good right into it way. Um, Now, I'm going to give you one example. Uh, you have to remember that you know how you go back to school and then there's a topic, and let's say your teacher is giving you a topic, and then all of a sudden you are learning. Well, that's what it is. You're learning your own way that you can try to get things done, right? You can understand that you have victory on your side, you're doing the best as you can, you have everything that you wanted. Like you have to improve yourself worthy. You have to be the master of your own intelligence, your own way. And then you think like, okay, I'm going to get this. I know exactly what I'm going to do. This is how I'm kind of imposing to you. I'm imposing a situation where everything can be all great and all dandy for you, and you see how like the end of the tunnel, but you have to keep going until you get there. You have to know that you can do this, right? You have to have that opportunity that you can do this as much as you can, right? And that's what it seems to be. So when you think about this and you think that, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do as much as I can. I'll get whatever I need. That's what it is, right? So think about that as much as you can because everything can be all changeable. Everything will be all different. Everything will be all keen and everything, right? And that's what you have to do, right? That's what it is, right? So, in a way, about my example, you're doing the best as you can. Just keep it up. Just pay attention. Pay attention of what you're going to do next. You're just going with the flow, and that's what you're going to do. You're going away of how it is, right? Knowing knowing what is best for you. And that's what it seems to be. But congrats to you, Seth Series. You're going to do the best as you can. So I'm happy for you. Really happy. All right, next one. Scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement. Moon in Capricorn. Accomplishment. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see if you got what you need to. So let's see. So the page of Earth is represent scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Waiting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Another one, it's the Knight of Earth, so it's a loyal, dedicated, honorable kind. Time to buckle down and get things done, honor your commitments, and a guardian angel. So that's what it seems to be for you. Let's see. So nine pentacles reversed, followed by the four of swords reversed. Yeah, there is something that you have to be honoring about how it is, right? You have to impose a good way of how you're going to do this. So, you know, I'll give an example. Capricorn, let's say for example, you're finishing that puzzle and you're finishing it and you're getting things done and you want to do something more challenging. Okay, sure, you're done with a puzzle. Now, for example, you're doing the next one. You're doing, let's say, Stucco. That's hard. Sudoku is numbers, and you have to put those numbers in different orders, right? Now, now what I'm saying is that, Capricorn, you have to understand about how everything is. Everything can be always, interesting, always nice to be very logical and very interesting in how everything is. And, you know, this is how you have to believe that you can do this. Believe is one way, believe about another way, and that's how it is. So that's why I'm giving you an example where you get to finish the puzzle that you're doing, but all of a sudden you're doing a different one. You're doing Sudoku, and Sudoku is a hard puzzle to do as well because you're putting numbers and you're putting different orders and whatever it is. So, it's hard when you have to do that because you have to believe that you can do this, and you have to understand how everything kind of combines together. And that's what it seems to be. So when you believe on how everything is, just believe how everything's gonna be all good, right? And that's what I'm saying to you. So enjoy about this opportunity, enjoy of what's going on around you and everything is, and that's what it seems to be. So we're going to figure out who's following you out of the five spades. So that's air signs. So you have uh, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So basically, those would be imposing about that situation. Um, they will be following you at the same time. So, enjoy about that opportunity, enjoy about what's going on, because that's what it seems to be. You have to imply that situation, imply about what's going on around you, and you see about believing and everything else. So enjoy, because that's what I have for you. The next one. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Eclipse in Scorpio regeneration. So let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see. All right, let's see. So we have life experience, Archangel Camille, a significant life event, a powerful reevaluation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Okay, so that's the first one for you. The next one, it is the Eight of Earth, and that means skill worked is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about topic, going back to school. Yeah, so in a way about that, Scorpio, you're doing the best as you can. It's like getting a new job or whatever it is. It's like you're doing the best as you can. You can learn about all these skills and it's saying, okay, I'm going to learn about all these skills and I'll do it. Toot sweet. Everything will be all great and all dandy and everything else. And that's a good way of how that is. So we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is a tricky situation. The Seven of Pentacles reversed, it oftentimes remember about career, and that's what the career is. But in the way of how the Seven of Pentacles reversed, let me see what that is. So reverse is you are questioning whether you have invested your time into the right projects, if you will be adequately rewarded. You may feel frustrated or impatient, wanting instant results. Yeah, so in a way of how that is, remind you about when you're questioning and trying to wait and not to be impatient. It's hard. It's really hard. But in a way, if you just stay positive as much as you can, that that intervene of that impatience, like you want it now, you want it now, you want it now. No, if you just be patient and wait, everything will combine together. Like everything will be all connected, all everything. And that's what I'm trying to say to you because this is how it is right now. And that's what it kind of is because this is how you believe that you can get things done. You can understand how everything is and everything is everything is all fine and dandy and everything else. And basically that's what it is. But let's see what the Page of Pentacles is reversed. You may be afraid to take the next step, worried that you do not have the skills to be successful. You're procrastinating, holding yourself back from making your dreams come true. Trust that you have what you need now and the rest will develop as you progress. Yeah, exactly. Right? You're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to stop to be impatient. You're going to stop whatever you decide, right? That's negative. That's negative, right? So if you just stay positive and you're learning about going back to school, whatever it is, and you learn about, getting a new job or anything else, you're going to stay positive as much as you can. because that's what it remains. That's what it's very enjoyable and very successful and everything else. So that's why you have to believe that you can do this. 100% I'm happy for you. Go Scorpio, go because you're doing very well. So just keep it up. Just just do what you can. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Eclipse in Aries, collaboration. Yeah, let's see what's going on for you. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. I'll give you three cards, and then I'll give you maybe one tarot card. That'll be upright or reversed. So let's see. But let's start off with this, shall we? Do you have the Four of Earth being too frivolous or too cautious with money? Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. The Four of Air, time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Me- um, med- Mediation may provide answers. That's interesting. Three of Earth is the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Yeah, exactly. And let's see. Oh, and the King of Cups reversed. Yeah, so this is very intense reading for you, Aries. Why? Because you have to believe that you can do this as much as you can. You understand that you can giving to those less fortunate, or you're being a team player, or you can just like time to rest or take a vacation, whatever you decide to do, Aries. Because when I think about this, you can impose that this is a good way of knowing what to do next, and that's how it kind of is. Because these ways of how it kind of is at the moment, you have to embrace other opportunity. You can do what you need to get done, and everything is all everything is all good, right? And that's what it seems to be. So if you believe that you can do this and you get your mind to it and you can do what you can, remember how this is a very interesting reading, and I hope that this will be all good, right? You just have to stay positive and you'll be okay. How many to go? Oh, not very much. Okay, next one. Your deeper resolve rises. Eclipse in Aquarius, awakening. So let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you. I'll do the same thing what I did to the other reading. So let's see. So let's see. All right, so we have the Three of Water. Okay, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun, followed by life experience, Archie and Camille. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. And eight of Earth is skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. That's what it seems to be, right? That's what it is, right? That's how it kind of is at the moment. You have to believe about how this is. You have to have this as a good motivation. And you have the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. So, in the way of how this is, you have to impose this way of how everything kind of combines together. And it's everything can be all great and dandy and everything is good. But when I look at the King of Pentacles reversed, it says, reflect on relationship with money and wealth. You may be putting money before anything else. Negativity impacting your relationships and well-being, or you may be mismanaging your finances, leaving them in disarray. Take responsibility for your financial well-being. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what it seems to be. You're you're putting money on the side if you're going to save it, and then you're going to find other things to do, right? You need to have more fun. You're going to try to, you're going to spread your wings. You're going to learning all there is to know about a topic. Whatever you're going to do, right? You're going to pay off what you're doing. You could be paying off loans. You could be paying off house bill. You can payments, mortgage, whatever you decide to do. And this is what it kind of is at the moment. You're going to do as best as you can, and you can see this as much it rises to you, and that's what it is. It remains of how this society is, and that's what I have for you. So please keep in mind that you're going to do what you can, knowing what is going on. And that's what it seems to be, because everything can be all great, everything can be all progressive. You know, this is how it kind of is, because that's what it seems to be. Okay, so you have to believe that you can do this. Okay, seeing is believing, I say. Last one, an emotional phase or domestic development, eclipse in Cancer acceptance. This is the last one for you. And I never normally do this, but I'll see how I can handle a couple of cards. So let's see. And then let's see. This is the last reading. So here we go. So we got the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Ah, interesting. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Yeah, interesting about that. And Five of Air is an unwise choice. Learning what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Yeah, exactly. You're going to do this as much as you can, Cancer. If you just keep it up, you can do this, right? Knowing what's going on, knowing what's the inside and out way, you know, um, it kind of gives me an interesting way of how this is, right? This is This is your moment where you can you can let your own way of how this is, because this is how it enjoys about opportunity, enjoying about what's going on. You know, everything is about you. It's not about me. It's all about you, because you have to remember that you can believe that you can do this, and that's how it is, right? It remains of how you're going to do this as best as you can, because knowing what's going on, and that's how it seems to be, right? That's how it kind of remains. So let's see. So you have the Queen of Pentacles is upright, followed by, oh, okay, the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. So in a way, you're saving money right now, right? I already said about that card, the King of Pentacles reversed. You're saving money right now. You're gaining money. You're putting money away, and that's how I find it is. The Queen of Pentacles represents that you are probably making money. I don't know if that's a way of how that is, but I'll see what it is in the book here. Yeah, so it says for the Queen of Pentacles, it says you're the ultimate working parent. You care for your family, domestic responsibilities, while also making a living for yourself. Creating financial abundance. You maintain a healthy balance between home and work. Yeah, exactly. You're doing that because you keep it up. You're making yourself happy, and that's what I have for you. But in a way, you're going to do this as much as you can, knowing what's going to be worth it. And then you have to believe that you can do this. Believing is one way they can do it, right? You have to picture it. You have to put a picture inside your own mind and think, am I doing a great job? And you know what? You are. You just have to remember that when you believe that you can do this, you actually on your way. And that's what it seems to be. So before I let you all go, you have to pay attention to what I'm trying to say. Believe about how everything is. Believe about how everything is going to connect. And that's what it seems to be. Because, in other words, you have to find what you're looking for. And when the reading is based on how everything changes, everything is going good, and everything is like, and that's fine. But this is like how it is. This is not like a no-go situation. This is not. But you have to impose that whenever I'm talking about an all science reading or whatever it is, you have to believe what I'm talking to, because you have to pay attention. You have to understand that you can do this. You can understand how everything is, and vice versa and whatnot. And that's what it seems to be. So you have to understand that when everything is all great and all dandy and everything is all beautiful and everything is all good, then that's what it is, right? You have to understand of what's going on, because that's what I'm here. That's why I'm the one that will be helping you along the way, and this is how it seems to be. So before I let you all go, you have to remember about how this is. You have to remember that this is going to be good as much as you can, and that's what I'm trying to say. So remember how it is, have a good day. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. And have a good day. Thank you. Bye for now.